I'm gonna give you guys a very quick update regarding the current rejection. The current rejection we just got from 72 to 73 range, right? So as you can see, we basically we basically getting a shooting star. As you can see, like that's a very big rejection. I was expecting it right before the uptrend, just by 68 to 74 range. So we got the rejection just by the 74. So what are we expecting, at least for the short term on the 4-hour time frame? The current move we got, it is basically a it is not that impulse, it is just a three-way move, just like this three-way move down we got. Basically we could be expecting the opposite of what we got within this range. Okay, we got an impulse, we could expect this move to the downside, right, at least for the short term. So if we're looking for a target, not short-term target but medium-term target within the next few days, we could look for basically at least for the short term to retest 0.618 to just about 50% pullback, right? But it's not going to drop. I don't think we're going to drop straight down. So we could make this noise within this range before dropping all the way down to even down to 0.786, which is just about like a 4,500 range. So keep in mind, okay, even though the bullish uptrend is pretty strong, we still got a chance on a lower degree to basically retest mid 4K to low 4K area. Okay, at least for the short term, that's what I'm looking for. But we're gonna get some good basically sideways correction up and down, 63, 6K, 65, and so on. But the directional move, it is going to be just about like a mid 4K to low 4K area, right, at least for the short term. So when you take a look at it on the daily, we don't have like much of a evidence like why we're gonna be dropping. Okay, because as you can see, the daily, even though we got a rejection, it's not a big of a rejection. We needed to close just about like a 66 to get a stronger rejection on the daily time frame. So a pushback, try to retest the top, is very probable. So keep in mind, you got to keep in mind, like even though we got a rejection on the 4-hour time frame, it's not affecting the daily highly. Okay, it's not affecting the daily like in a in a very bearish way. So a pushback to 77K to 7200 is very probable. So do not be too bearish within the next few hours. At the same time, on the daily time frame, we got this move. This move could end up being a flat. Even though we're looking for a possible basically drop to a low 4K area, we can still get this flat correction on the daily. And if this flat correction is successful, just about like a 6K area, we just have to forget about this 4K area, because we could be making this move and then make another impulse and get this correction and then before dropping down, right? So we gotta keep that in mind. Even though I'm still looking for 4K, we might not get it straight down. It might not be a straight sell-off, okay? Because we got a beautiful internal correction right there. This is an internal correction. It could be the internal correction of this move, okay, of the bigger structure up to like a 8K area. So do not be too bearish within like a 6K level. Even if you drop 10-15%, I would just be like, have a stop loss and be cautious, okay, and not be greedy and looking for like a 4K right away. So let's take a look at the 3-day chart. The 3-day chart, not much of a bearishness. As you can see on the 3-day, we only got like a one bearish candle like from like a 25th, I think, like to 27th, right? And you can see like the volume was very low, especially on Bitstamp, right? Let's take a look at it on Binance. Similar, okay, it was very low volume compared to like the last 6-7 days volume. So basically we need like a bigger volume, okay? We're not getting bigger volume on like a 3-day chart, but on the lower degree, yes, we're getting a big volume, especially on the 4-hour time frame. The volume we just got on the 4-hour time frame is pretty convincing. You can see like that's one of the top selling volume over the last 2 weeks, since like the 12th. So you can see like it's above average, that's what we can say, okay? But it's not the highest, but it basically matched like the big buying pressure we received, like let's see, the big buying pressure we received just about this area, okay? You can see we got a very good volume on Binance. Volume was like 68,000. That was a lot, guys. On let's see, I was like 68,000 in you know, on the 4-hour time frame. That's a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot of volume, guys. That's a lot of volume. That's what we usually get like on the on the daily time frame. We got that on the hourly. So this one we got like 62. That one we got like a 60, 68. So that's pretty much like over 90% of the over 90% of this volume. So that's pretty good. It is telling us like we got a good chance to drop on the lower degree, but we just have to basically confirm it on a higher degree. So otherwise we could be facing like a, you know, a lot of fake outs and you know, stronger move to the upside. MACD is looking good on the daily. We just need the MACD to give us a double crossover for the next impulse wave we're looking for. You guys remember, even though we bearish on the short term, we're saying like a BC gonna retest what, 12k. You gotta remember that, guys. So next upside target is 12k. It's not even like, you know, 8k. Yes, can we pump to 8k? Yes, we can pump to 8k, drop back down to 4k, and then get this move to the upside, right? It is still going to be very, very corrective. That's the only way I can see us basically pushing back up to basically 12k. Other than that, we can still be it can be very boring, okay? Still drop this level and then go to 12k, right? So we just have to be very cautious. We got multiple structure to look for, all right? Number one structure is like we can get this move, right? Drop down, break this low, and then go to 12k. So you can see like we can still go up to like a 8k level, right? Drop all the way down to like a 3k and then pump to 12k. So it's going to be a very, very very volatile market within the next few months. So you got to be ready. And you can see at the same time our basically MACD is basically acknowledging like the volatility. We're still pushing to the upside. We haven't seen a bearish crossover. Okay, this bearish crossover could basically trigger another sell-off, and we're not going to break this low. Get a beautiful, beautiful divergence, either a double bottom or a new low. It really doesn't matter. We're just looking for this. All right, how the MACD going to be going to be structuring the next bullish uptrend can be independent of the price action, because price action can make a new low and MACD won't care. Okay, won't care about like a double bottom or a new low. All right, it just wanna see a divergence. We just want to see a divergence, right? On the 5-day chart, it is something like we just have to pay clear attention. We already got a 2-day divergence, 3-day divergence. The 4-day, I don't think we're gonna get it. We could get it, right? We could get this divergence on the 4-day chart, right? Right there. Okay, 4-day chart, we can get this one, but I would like to see it looks better on the 5-day. Okay, it looks better on the 5-day chart like this. Okay, so if we get this move at the same time, this could come from, right, our basically our daily chart to get a basically this move. Okay, get this move, and then on the 5-day we can get the divergence. All right, you see what I'm saying? So the 5-day still can be taken to the upside like this, right, like that, right? And then we're gonna be looking for this big impulse move to the upside, right? At least for the short term, that's what I see. Just to recap basically what we talk about. On the lower degree, we got sign of rejection. On the high degree, we do not have a sign of rejection. Okay, so what are we looking for? At least for the short term, I would be looking for a retest of just about like a low 6k to see how strong it is. If not, we could just get a very nasty sell-off and another pullback. Then you're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna be going down, right? That's the lower degree. On the higher degree, nothing bearish. Okay, 3-day chart, nothing bearish. So if you're still bullish, you know, you got a plenty of chance basically to wait for higher numbers. But the lower degree is already showing sign of bearishness. So let's see if you know, the lower degree is basically going to prove us right. I'm bearish, so at least for the short term, we took a long just about like you know, the 68 to 72. 72, 73, got out, and now we're looking for a retest of you know, some lower number within this range, low 6k to you know, high 5k area. So but the high degree, once again, it's not confirming like we bearish yet. Okay, we're gonna need like a very big volume on the 3-day chart, or at least on the 2-day chart, to basically confirm, hey, we're gonna go straight down. All right, the other possible scenario is like, you know, even if we drop down to within this range of a low 6k, okay, the bull is still gonna be in control. Okay, because that's a bullish setup, right? That's the same setup we got to the left. we could be making the same setup in this range, and then if you guys love channels, you're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna retest this trend line. But if you understand wave analysis, you're gonna know you're gonna anticipate this move without even like caring about about like your lines and stuff like that, right? You got multiple ways to look at it. You can look at it, this to be corrective itself, come back, retest the low, and then keep going up. That's another way of looking at it, right? But I'm just like staying on the bearish momentum for a possible break of this low to retest at some point, 4K and so on, right? But let's take a look at it on the lower degree on 45 minutes. Once again, 45 minutes, volume is decreasing, price is decreasing, so that's a bullish setup. So this is what we need to look for, a retest of 7K, right? So but be careful, okay? If you're shorting, make sure to have your stop loss within this range, because we still got the three-way move. It can do this flat correction within this range before dropping. So be cautious on the lower degree. What you get on the lower degree is different what you're getting on the daily time frame. You might not even see it like on the 3-day chart and 2-day chart and so on, because you can make a lot of noise within this range, and price is still going to be staying within the same range, okay? Like let's say 7K to like 66, okay? But you're not going to see it on the 2-day or 3-day chart. It's just going to be noise, something to play with, at least for the short term. So let's recap the lower degree once again. So the lower degree, we got this impulse move down, right? We got this impulse move down, and we got another small impulse wave down, right? Okay, so we can look for this three-way move pullback. Okay, the three-way move pullback can be a bigger one, because it can be this entire flat correction can be a corrective wave itself, right? It can be a corrective structure itself. You can get 1, 2, and 3. You see what I'm saying? Even though you get this this in yellow, right? You already got your corrective wave. You could be saying, oh, we're going to be dropping, but if you understand wave analysis, it might not drop straight down, because this flat correction could be one wave itself. You see what I'm saying? Because what is a wave? A wave is what? You could say this is a wave, right? This is a wave, right? This is a wave. This is a wave, right? Even a dot is a wave. A wave is nothing but a movement, okay? Price movement is a wave. So if I say this is a wave itself, right? This flat correction, I can count it as one wave, but within the flat correction, you got multiple waves. Okay, you got multiple waves. It's kind of like when I draw a triangle, right? You got multiple waves. You got 1, 2, 3, but overall you got one wave. So you see what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. So we can get this move, okay? We can get this move, drop down, and then get a bigger wave. So that way you're gonna look for your three-way move pullback, and then a further drop down. Okay, so at least for the short term. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to cover today for BTC. Hopefully you guys are safe out there. Make sure to have your stop loss in place, and be careful. Market gonna be very volatile for the next like 30 days to 60 days, and then be very cautious. All right. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for watching.